Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy First Blink back with another video. We're gonna be doing something different. We're gonna be playing a different 2D game today. We're gonna be trying to grind for some of the meta units on the tier list on Anime Guardians. My first goal is to basically probably try to get Gojo and Sukuna's Evo. That's the main goal. They're pretty OP. I know that for sure. So the first thing we should probably do is probably get those guys evoed. But before we do that, because we was able to get the new unit at I think tier 50, which is Utah. So we're gonna roll on him. I have 18,000 gyro saved up, so we're gonna definitely roll on him. Let's roll on Rika or Utah and Rika. So the one thing we're trying to get is probably gonna be Exodia, so we're gonna roll these off. Let's see what we get. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I know I am. So let's get into it. Hopefully it doesn't take that long for us to get Exodia. I heard he's pretty busted, so we're gonna probably add him to our team. I know he's a pretty meta unit to have, so we're probably definitely gonna use him. And we're probably gonna also try to get some of the new units in Chainsaw Man Update 2, which they just dropped. I think it was yesterday. Or I think it was the time that I was recording this video, one of the two. So yeah, let's get to it. Come on, bro. I swear, I think my unluckiest roll getting Exodia was spinning like almost 3,000 euros and not even pulling one. I think because that was on Gojo and Sukuna. Like for Gojo, it took me almost half my reros, but Sukuna it took me like less than that. Or I think it was the other way around. I'm not really sure. But I do know that I do want Exodia on this dude, Utah. He's a really busty unit. So hopefully I get him. Come on, come on. Bro, please. Come on. This can't be, bro. Bro, we spent over 1,000 euros on Utah and we still haven't gotten it yet. Also, if you guys want to, if I can show you guys my reroll method too, if you guys want to see it, I can make a video on that if you guys want to check that out too. This is kind of one of I found to be one of the best reroll methods in Anime Guardians to grind like, cause I can make about 20. You can make about 20,000 like trade rolls a night. So this is probably an OP macro that I've made or someone introduced me to. So if you definitely want to see that, make sure you leave a comment down if you want me to make a video on that too. But our main goal is to get some meta units to become overpowered in Anime Guardians. Hopefully we can do that, because I mean all we really need is to get Utah with Exodia. I haven't read his passives or know what he does, but all I know is that he's busted. So hopefully we can actually get Exodia without spinning half our reels, because that would be insane, because we also have some other units that we definitely want to roll on. Come on. I'll see you guys when I have Exodia. It's gonna take a minute. We finally got Exodia. after spending almost 3,000 euros. Finally got Exodia on YouTube. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Well, now since we have Exodia on YouTube, I think we should definitely try to level him up. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. He's doing 8,000 on placement. Oh wow. Let me make sure I lock him. Let's see what his cosmetic looks like. Ooh, this is kind of tough. It's kind of tough, not gonna lie. All right, let's I think we should definitely feed our, we have 2 of these, so we'll just use one of those. Another one. We all have some of these premium foods too. Boom. Now he's level 100. Now we just need to probably roll some stats. We don't really have any. We definitely need to grind some stats. Bruh. Oh man. Well, I mean, I guess it'll do for right now. We'll probably get some better stats. We should probably take off, right? Since we're using him, we'll probably take off her and then try out Yuta. Since I feel like Yuta's doing almost 49,000 on placement. These are his passives. Whenever an enemy gains curse mark, there is a 10% chance to apply a weakened curse. The same style as Sukuna causes the target to take 20% more damage for 5 seconds. When Yuta attacks a boss type enemies, his damage increases by 125, a total of 2.225 times his damage. Curse mark accumulation. On every attack, Yuta applies a curse mark to target, and re-hitting the same target adds a stack. The stack normally inspires after 10 seconds. Yuta deals 10% per curse mark. Stacks on that target no longer curse mark as a bonus return normal. Each also 10% chance to inflict black burn, dealing 2.5 times the damage, and a 15 chance to crit hit. Oh wow. He seems pretty busted. I'm not gonna lie, he seems pretty busted. So the first thing that we're probably going to do is probably try to get our boy Gojo Evo first. So I think he's a pretty good unit to have on our team. Or I think maybe we should probably go for Sukuna. But overall, I think that we're gonna go for Gojo first, because I think that's one of my ideal units that I definitely want on my team. Oh yeah, we was able to definitely get one of the new units, which is Denji. So we're probably definitely gonna do that. They also have a new what is it, Chainsaw Man banner for there's a heavenly unit in there. We're gonna try to get those too. So yeah, let's get to it. All right guys, we finally got into a game. So the first thing that we need to do is basically we only need a couple more things to get Sukuna's Evo, which I definitely have been grinding for a minute, but I just haven't gotten any of the meta units like Sukuna, Gojo, and the Chainsaw Man units. But on the tier list is that it seems like Sukuna is a must-have unit to have, so I'm probably definitely gonna get him Evo'd. So we'll probably place Denji down right here. Let's get our Robin down. Also, Robin's like one of the best, like gotta be one of the best units I've ever seen in a TD game. Like to where it just instantly maxes out all your units and then it just buffs every unit on the entire map. It's kind of insane. So we're just gonna upgrade Denji. So I'm not gonna lie, Denji's really busted. So we don't really need to max out our money, because I mean Robin will probably just max it out instantly. So we're probably just gonna sit here and grind as much money as we can before we get any of our other units down. Alright. There we go. Everything's max. Denji is max. Alright, yep. I kind of want him to get his buff so I can pop ult. So mainly just trying to do that. I thought I had an artifact on him. I could be wrong. There we go. It wasn't popping up. It was kind of weird. Alright. So next, I guess we could get Anos down, but I kind of want to wait Like this is fine. Like 4 mil every like 3.8 seconds is pretty crazy. Like if we just pop his ultimate, he just shreds the Maga Raga boss. And then I get this back every like 20 seconds, which is just instantly. Then we just play Yuta down. Yuta is also busted. And I think the reason why he's busted is because of all these passives that he adds too. With the curse mark and the black damage, which does 2.5 times his damage, with the 15 chance to crit, which is probably insane. So then we can just put Uzi down too, or Kafla. That's what I meant. Alright, so we just popped the ultimate, but we're probably going to have this focus on, we're just gonna pop energy mint. Yep, pop that. Let's get Anos down. We can't really pop nuke. Yeah, we can. Yeah, it just stress the boss. So I don't want to move him, so that's what I'll do. I'll probably just use Anos' thing, and then I'll use Uzi ultimate. Come on. All right, it says boss can't stack. I think it's because I used Anos' ability. All right, so now he's back to where that's at, and then I can just pop Uzi ultimate, and then he's shredded. So we got one imaginary mask, which you need for Gojo, and then we got some of these right here, which is we get a 10 times chance boost. We probably would get twice that if we did this with other people. So yeah, I'm not really sure, but I mean, we'll probably do a couple matches of this and see if we get it or not. So yeah, all right. I just wanted to max our money out. Now we just get Denji down. Place him right here. The first thing, and then we get Robin down. Place her right there. I swear, like no glaze though. Like Denji's busted though. Like Denji is actually busted. I did see something on the what is it? I did see something on Anime Guardians Discord server. I think they're doing a part 2 for Chainsaw Man. So if we're getting a part 2, hopefully we get another Evo for Denji, or I don't know, maybe that's not possible. Cause I mean they are doing units from like we're getting some characters from like the manga, right? Don't you think we should get Pochita, which is I guess technically another version of Chainsaw Man, like a stronger version of Chainsaw Man? But I'm not really sure if they're gonna add that. But on the thing, it seems like we're getting a world boss, so that's pretty cool. That seems like that's gonna be something interesting. I don't think they ever added anything like that before. Well, since I've been playing the game, they haven't added anything like that. Okay, so Magaraga's here. We're just gonna probably place him down, then place this down right here. All right. We're gonna probably just use Uzi ultimate. Boom, he's shredded. Like the fact that he gets this back every 20 seconds is kind of insane, because he's 10 mil every 3.8 seconds is kind of insane. And then we could pop like the other thing, but instead we're not gonna do that. I kind of, yeah, see, like he's right here, so we'll just pop this 15 mil every 3.4 seconds. We'll do that, and then we can probably get Uzi down too, or Kafla. I don't want to keep saying Uzi. We'll just do this right here. All right, yo, he's shredding himself, so no, I want to wait until this version of Curse King is dead. All right, then we just pop this. All right, and then we could probably pop. We have nothing else to pop, but that's fine because we got his Uzi ultimate again. In 7 seconds, he shouldn't leave my range because he's also getting stunned. Because I can get Kappa's does shot, and then we can use this again, and he's dead. Okay, we got a Malaria Shrine. We need literally 2 more. So I'll see you guys in a bit when I have everything to Evo Sukuna. Yo guys, we finally completed everything that we needed for Sukuna. One of the strongest meta units that I'll be going for. Apparently we grinded 5 of these, and I thought I had only 3. I thought I had to grind at least 1 more, but we have all the material that we need for this. Let's go see if we have everything for both of the units. So I want to see if I have everything for Sukuna and Gojo. So let's see. So we have everything. Oh, we need 1 more. I thought there were 6. We need 1 more, so we gotta do 1 more of these. What about Gojo? Okay, so we're still missing. We're missing, like, we have all imaginary masks. We're literally missing what, 2 of these, and I think 4 of those. And then we'll have Sukuna and Gojo, and I guess we'll show a code case on those, and we'll try to get some of the Chainsaw Man units. So, I guess I'll be back when I have everything for the rest of the units. All right, guys. I'm finally back. I finally have everything that I need for Gojo and Sukuna. The only thing that I am missing is that I can only evo 1 of these units because I still need to grind 400 more Mystic Coins to evo both of them. So right now, I'll probably evo Sukuna. Boom. Ooh, Sukuna high end. Ooh, W. So we finally have him. He is a limited unit. This is W. Let's see what his cosmetic looks like. For some reason it didn't quit. Okay. What the heck? I'm not really sure. All right, we have some stats on him already. Okay, can we feed him anything? Let's see. Feed. We do have some of these, so we'll feed him 5 of those. That will give him a level 35. We'll feed him 1 of those, and then also can feed him some of these. How much for 100? Not nearly enough. Okay, how about some soup? Nine. Some of those. He still doesn't have. He only is doing 49,000. But all we really need for also Gojo is we're missing these, the Mystic Coins, and then we'll have Gojo's Evo also. So right now, yeah, we definitely need some food. But we can see what he does at his current level. I guess we'll take off. Let's see. I will probably take off. Actually, dang, who else is off? Let's take Utah off. Alright, so now we have Sukuna Zero. So I guess we'll go. Cause this opens in 10 minutes. So I'm not really sure. Actually, let's go do a stage real quick. Yeah, let's do a stage. We'll do a create. Let's start. Yeah, we'll do a stage and see how good he is at his current level. We'll probably have to grind some food too, so he'll max him out. We'll also get the rest of the Mystic Coins to Evo Gojo. We'll also try him out too, but we'll see what Sukuna does at his current level and see how blessed he is. Oh wow, he has a lot of range on placement. What is this one? Oh, right here. Okay. Ooh, control. Domain. Increase damage by 500% and continuous attack the entire map. It's a 1 second cooldowns. Magaraga. Summon Magaraga and Rampage and attack enemies randomly attacking in all modes of first strongest. These are his passives. Let's read his passives. On hit, has a 9% chance to apply, I think that's black damage. The target hit slows for 1 second, removes any enemy shields, and finally upgrades Sukuna Bleed, increases 10% to 15% damage. For each attack deals 99% boss damage. Malevolent Severance, deal 99 damage to enemies that's already affected by bleed on hit. Inflict curse, applies bleed equal to 10% of the damage over 5 seconds. Click bleed, and Sukuna has 1% chance to instantly slay an enemy. Oh wow, that's kind of busted. I guess we should place our money down too. So this is Sukuna. He's pretty busted. He's doing some good damage. So does Maharaga just has the same amount? So we can just do this. It says 99 seconds, but I think that lasts for a long time. So we'll just upgrade those. And we'll probably just max out Raga. I think Sukuna could solo this. I think he can. He's stunned right now. I wasn't sure if he got stunned or not. Okay. Yeah. We are not gonna be able to max him out. So wait, does Magaraga not go away? He just keeps attacking? Oh wow, it's kinda crazy. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this. I was too busy reading his passives. But so far he does a lot of damage though. And it says Magaraga just keeps attacking in a rampage. Oh, he doesn't go away, he just stays there. And then we can I don't know if it tells you how much damage that his clone does or whatever. Or not his clone, but the son. But it doesn't, so I'm not really sure how that works. Well, I think we'll go back to lobby and try to finish everything else that we need to do.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're finally back. We have everything that we need. I was able to grind a little bit of the Chainsaw Man event. I got like almost 100,000 of those new currency. We also was able to grind another 400 mystic coins. So now we can also go Evo Gojo. Let's go do that. So just come over here to evolves, look for Gojo, and then boom. Yes, sir. Now we have Gojo final. Ooh, this is pretty clean. All right. Can we see what the cosmetic looks like? Let's see. Okay, this is pretty tough. All right. I do like this. Also, I'll show you Sukuna's cosmetic if you haven't seen that either. For some reason his be kind of bugged. Okay, his is not bugged. This is also his. I think I like his a lot more, so I think I'll rock his cosmetic. Let's see what his passives are, guys. Okay, Luminous Domain. This unit is immune to stun in stages where bosses can attack this unit. This unit takes no damage. Infinity Grow. Each hit on normal enemies grants 5% attack, maxes out at 25% for each hit on boss, grants 5% damage up to 25% and deals 125% boss damage after each wave. Gain 5%. Oh my god, and deals 200% damage against cursed enemies. So that means like if you use a unit that does curse damage, it does 200% against curse enemies. That's kind of insane. I think I'm gonna rock him, right? So I'll probably take off Dingy, and then I'll rock Gojo also. I was able to let me make sure I lock everyone. So yep. All right. So let's also feed him because we do have a couple of these potions that I was able to grind for. So he's low 100. Let's see how much damage he's doing. Okay, he's doing 63,000 and he's doing 65,000. I think yep, pretty busted. All right, so now we're going to roll on the banner and see what we get with 70,000 coins. We'll do a 10 summons 5,000. So hopefully we can get. I'm hoping for the heavenly unit or any of the other skills units like these units right here. So yeah, let's get it. Okay, we get nothing. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Ooh, okay, we got someone. Nothing there. Alright. And that's all our coins. Coins went by pretty quick. We was able to get one of the units. We got the gun devil. Okay. Doing 6,000. Let's see what his passives are. I think he has 2. Skill reset protocol. Every time an active skill is used, reduce the active skill cooldown by 10%. Max stacks up to 4% on the 5th use of the cooldown returns to normal. Target barrage. Every attack on the same enemy increase the damage by 25%, has a 20% chance. And every attack has the same target, increasing the attack. Oh, active skill by point indefinitely. That's kind of crazy. Kind of insane. Well, so now we have Sukuna and Gojo. Wait, is he max? Yeah, he's max. I think it's just a bug. I think what we're gonna do, right? We're probably going to go into a Chainsaw Man stage right here, and we're gonna see how good the units pair in this new event. So let's do create, start. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. I know I've said it many times, but I like to make sure I know, my viewers are doing fine. So this is pretty easy though. I did try this with Sukuna. Sukuna was able to solo, so we're gonna see how good these units do. All right, let's place my money down. All right. So apparently Gojo is immune to boss attacks. I think I want to place him right here. Okay, he does 65,000. He has a void 2 cooldown. It's called. He gets 500,000. He gets not 500,000. He gets 500% damage and 20 attack range. Stops in range for a long time. Player cooldowns 200 seconds. Pretty good. And then paired with his other passives. I know we did super fast waves. Let's go ahead and upgrade him some. Also, let's look at his attacks. I want to see what he does. Ooh. Let's see that again. So he just creates a hollow purple and just, all right. Let's go ahead and max these out right here. I'll place Robin down. I'm gonna max Robin out too. Okay, Gojo's doing 200,000. I think that's, yeah, his first upgrade. Pretty busted. All right, now we're gonna max these out. Wait, I don't think I read this ability. Let me see. 500% damage, and he gains 20 attack range. So I guess he gains 20 range, and he stops all enemies for a long time. So it's basically like a nuke and a stun. That's pretty good. Wait, does that hit the whole map? It just says stops enemies for a long time. I don't know if that hits all the enemies, but all right. I know some enemies made it. That's fine. We'll also get Sukuna down if we can. Right here, boom. Ooh, yeah. Look at his attacks. He does like a dismantle attack. See that? He does like a dismantle. That's pretty busted. All right, we're gonna max out our buff. We should be able to max her in the next wave. Well, the next wave coming up. Come on. There we go. Boom. All right, everything's max. We can also summon Magaraga.
Sorry guys for my whole screen went black. For some reason, when I popped Sukuna's ability to summon Magaraga, for some reason my whole screen went black for no reason. I don't know if this is an in-game bug for using Sukuna when you turn on visuals, but I'm not really sure. But I do remember I pressed it many times, even after you reusing him, and then I also used him in the new Chainsaw Man event also. For some reason, it just makes your whole screen go black, so it's probably a in-game visual bug. We have visual effects on, so I'm sorry to for that happening, but I'll let the video continue. So see you.
Can I just activate it? Fix it. I was trying to see if the ability would reset whatever this is right here. So I'm probably gonna go back to lobby and see if that would fix the issue in the next match. All right, guys, we finally well, we went back to the lobby because some reason using Sukuna's Magaraga while the ability is on, while the ability effects are on, it causes you to basically go green and go black. So what we'll do is we'll go into a JJK game mode. We'll go into this map and we'll try all the units out. So we'll see if all the units, we'll see how good all the units is, because I mean there was just no way I was able to show you guys all of that with it being that bugged. I don't know if that's a bug or maybe it's like a visual bug or some type of effect bug where it just makes the whole screen black. But we'll do this stage right here. We should be able to beat this with the team we got. We'll place Gojo down first. 63,000 on placement with Exodia. I know the damage goes up because of his passives. So now he's doing 160, 84,000, 70,000. Pretty busted. All right, let's get our money down because we need to hurry up and place everything, because these waves don't last that long. They're like only 30 waves. So it's like I could probably only show you Gojo. I'm gonna see if Gojo is able to solo this stage. I want to see how busted he is. So we'll just max these out right here. I mean, so far I do like this. I think it's this passive, limited domain, which is kind of busted. How he's immune to stunts. So I think having on your team for any mode where bosses can kill your units, he might be the guy for that. But I mean, he does good damage. So I don't know why he would actually suck overall. So I mean, we could probably upgrade him some, and then I could probably place well, I'll place Sukuna last. Right now I'm just gonna probably max out Robin. I mean, so yeah. So he only has two new attacks. He has this first one he has, and then he gains only one. Technically one. The artifact that I put on him also I thought would be good would be the Celestial Pendant, which I think that's the one that reduces your ability cooldown, which is this, by like 20%, and then also adds 40% on skill press. I think so. That's like what? That's like 60% kills you cooldown, so it's pretty good. So we're just gonna max out our Robin, and then we should be good to go. We just need a couple more. All right, now we just need 50,000, and then we can be able to basically place all the units down. But so far, Gojo's doing some pretty good damage. 283,000. I haven't really upgraded. I'm trying to upgrade Robin. If I'm able to. Yep. One more wave, and we'll have our Robin maxed out, and we can see what Gojo does. I was able to show you guys a little bit, but I wanted to really see his full potential with being in a stage. Okay, so max stats, he does 3.1 million damage every 2.9 seconds with 104 range. So it's pretty busted that he's foil and he attacks every 2 seconds. So it's pretty good. And I think what this ability does is that it stuns, and it also is like a nuke too, and it also gives some 20% more, like 20% more range. So that's pretty good. I mean, so far Gojo seems to be taking care of these enemies by himself. So yeah, overall he seems like a really good unit because of these two passives right here. And then if an enemy is cursed, so like if you pair him with someone who does cursed damage like Sukuna, he does 200% more damage against cursed enemies. And then he also does 125% damage against the boss, because it says each hit on the boss grant 5% up to 25%, and deals 125% boss damage. So he can't be stunned at all either. So yeah, he's just gaining damage. He has 3.4 So look at the damage just goes up. This is just kind of insane. 3.5. And this is every time he attacks the boss. I think that's his max damage. It's 3.5. I think that is. Because it should show us his max buff. Yeah, he gets 150% range, 10% SBA, and 10% more range. So it's pretty busted. So then we'll play Sukuna down. I think I'll turn my effects off because I don't want to go through that again. We'll probably summon Magaraga. Yup, he's dead. Which that's pretty busted. Pretty busted unit. And then we can also activate domain, but we'll probably use Gojo's domain. Like we could just use it right now because it's not like we really matters. So 10.4 million with a 70-second cooldown. I believe his cooldown is much longer than Sukuna's. Because Sukuna's, well, this is for Magaraga, but the domain only is like a 12-second, which is kind of busted. I think that's a really busted, especially if you pair that with its artifact. This one here, with this one right here, which is I think it's the I'm not gonna show you, but I'm using the one that gives him 2 times damage. The curse book right here, yeah, this shows you. So you can just pop it right now, which I think Sukuna is stunned. Like Sukuna's dead. And then we'll just I don't think we're able to even pop this. I don't even think we need to pop it. I mean, look at that damage. I mean, we can, I think are we able to? I don't think we are. I mean, overall, we was able to beat that in like 4 minutes. I mean, I would beat it much faster if I was to use all my units, but that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I've definitely see why Sukuna's really good. And Gojo, somewhat, I feel like I can definitely have on my team because of that. So overall, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So I think that's where I'm gonna leave off this video. I was able to get 2 broken Exodians. I think in the next Guardian video that I make, I think I'll be grinding for Poochie and getting the rest of the meta units on the tier list. If you want to know who the units are on the tier list, I'll make sure to pop it up on my screen so you guys can see who's good and who isn't. But overall, it was, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I want to shout out my friend Fire and Duck and everyone else who helped me make this video. I probably couldn't get this video done without them, so I really appreciate them helping me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.